What's up guys, Cosmic Airsoft here, and today we're back with another video. And in this video we're going to be doing something, yeah, kind of like the same thing we did last time. But last time we did I think it was the CQB gun, or the beginner guide. But in this one we're going to be doing the intermediate level airsoft gear. This does not include a gun, so if you are looking for a gun, go check out my last video. Alright, let's get right into this. But before we start, I just want to say, right here it says $330. This is a $280 budget video. With the 16% off coupon that Evite gives you, you can bring it down to $277. Alright, let's get right into this. So we're going to start from head to toe. So let's start off with the helmet. This is the Lancer Tactical Fast Basic Version Airsoft Helmet with flip-down visors. This is Digital Desert. You can get this in any color you want. So let's just start off with this. So on the front we have a GoPro mount and some flip-down visors. On the side we have some Velcro, or you can see a better view right there. And on the back we have some more Velcro. Inside there's some pretty nice padding. It looks pretty comfortable. About the flip-down visors, you do not have to use these, but you are not just allowed to use these because there is a little slit right here, so you can get shot from like beneath, so it can hit your eye. But you can just use them to protect your goggles, so you're like kind of overprotective, but you don't have to. So now let's go down to the goggles. So these goggles are really nice. I really love these goggles because they have a fan in them to like prevent fogging, and it uses two AA batteries, but they're not included, but those are like everyday batteries. It has says right here, high strength polycarbonate lens and frame. There's a picture right there. Is there another picture? Yep, that's where the battery goes. Looks pretty nice. It has two settings, high and low. Alright, so now we're on the lower face mask. So lower face mask, this comes in any color that you can find, but I just chose the desert camo because that is what every other camo in my cart looks like. But like right here, different camo right there. There's a different camo right there. See, down here there's even some like a black one, a ghost one, green. They're all the same thing, just different colors. So now let's go down to the vest. Now this is a really big important part of your gear loadout because this protects your chest. So this is the chest rig, and it is a sorry, I got a little confused there. Adventures Compact Operator Airsoft High Speed JPC Plate Carrier. Now this can come in any like size. I picked the extra large for some reason because I was just scrolling through, and the color is coyote brown. So this is a very thick vest, so it can take some shots. And there's some Velcro right here if you want to put a patch. They put the evike.com patch because it's Evike. It comes with these three mag pouches. I might take them off or use them, not sure yet, because I have another mag pouch that I'll show you right now. These ones right here. I'm gonna get two, or I would get two, because having it's better to have more than less. Because if you run out of mags, you have to get out of the game, then refill, and you have to wait till next round. So I'd rather have this and then get some mags. So it looks pretty nice. It looks like it's or I was told that when you're running with it, it doesn't come out because you have this part right here. And it's really easy to take off because you can just slide that off and take it off. Now let's get into a magazine. So if you have an AK, I would recommend getting a different one, but this is a classic M4 mid cap. And I chose a mid cap, not a high cap, because first of all, sneaking up with a high cap is really hard because of the BBs rattling. And this is a no winding magazine, so you don't have to worry about winding anything. 130 rounds, that's pretty good for a mid cap. Full metal. Alright, so let's get to the speed loader. So a speed loader is optional because if you already have a speed loader, you should like one of these small ones that have a low capacity. But I would recommend getting a bigger one if you have like, say you have a couple magazines like the mid cap I showed you, 130 rounds. You'd only have to fill this up like 1.5 times to fill all 6 mags if you're gonna get that. And I forgot to tell you, I have 2 of these magazines right here, but they're not like the same exact ones, but I have 2 magazines for my gun, and they're mid caps. They're self-winding. So I chose to put 4 because, but you can get anything you want. I put 4 because 2 of these is 6, and then 4 plus 2 is 6, so it'd be perfectly fine. So now let's get down to the gloves. These gloves are the Matrix Nomex. I probably said that wrong. Hardshell knuckle tactical gloves, size small. You can get them any size you want or any color you want. I picked these because they have nice knuckle protection. They look pretty firm and they just have an amazing look to them. And they go with the camo. Alright, so now let's get down to the clothes and then we'll be done. So here we have the uniform that I chose, and it's small. Again, you can get any color you want, and it's on sale, so that's pretty good too. It's a digital desert. You can get any other camo you want. I just chose this, and it comes with integrated knee and elbow pads. This looks like a very like firm, like how do I say this? Like when you get shot, like the texture of the uniform seems very thick, so when you get shot it doesn't hurt as much. So that'll be all for today's video, guys. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and all these links will be in the description below. Hope you enjoy.